So our first step here, all I'm doing is just washing my oxtails. Make sure you're getting all the crevices and spots really good because you want nice, good, clean oxtails. So you'll do that for each and every oxtail that you have. Okay, here I am back. You may see my accent going in and out. I'm still working on it. So here I'm gonna hit it with a little low sodium soy sauce. Help our little browning process. And we're gonna hit it with a little Worcestershire sauce. Alrighty. And then we saw a seasoning mix. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it heavily with the seasoning all over. Don't be intimidated. Just do it, baby. Wagwa. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and shake it. Make sure every piece gets on mine. Okay. So here we go, man. I'm gonna go ahead and add some clarified butter from Trader Joe's. That good old ghee butter. Nice little drippings. Let that get nice and warm. That doesn't want to come out. There we go. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of this brown sugar. And that brown sugar, it burns really fast, so gotta watch it. Don't want it to get too dark because it will get bitter. Okay, so now that we have our oxtails in, I'm gonna work these in batches since my Dutch oven is not that huge. So we just wanna get a nice little browning on both sides of it. So I guess about 2 to 3 minutes each side. That should definitely do it for us. So if you have a bigger Dutch oven, you can do it all at once. Unfortunately, I do not, so I'm just gonna work these in batches. Make sure you just brown all sizes. So as you can see, they're already starting to get that nice little browning on it. That's the kind of color you want to go for. Just getting a nice little brown on it, setting up for success for the rest of this oxtail delicious stew. Alright, so let's go ahead and add our veggies in. Get them all nice and going. And everything is about to come together all at once. Yum, full board. So carefully drop that in there. Let everything get all nice and sauteed for a couple of moments. And then we're gonna add our oxtails back to the pot. Go ahead and add our oxtails in. So we're gonna add a little bit of our hot water. So now that we have our oxtails in along with our hot water, we're gonna let this simmer for about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna check on, well, I'll say 15 minutes. All right, y'all, so here we are back checking in on it. It's been going for about 30-45 minutes, and it is looking good. Look at that. You want to get that fat down to where it's just tender and falling off the bone. So we still got a little bit more time to go, still cooking, but we're gonna add an ingredient that Jamaicans like to use. It's no other than ketchup. So I am going to add some ketchup all over. Supposed to apparently help it give it some extra flavor. So you know I'm all down for the extra flavor, man. And we're gonna do 2 more. And alrighty. Mix that all together. I'm really curious to see how that extra ketchup flavor is gonna work in here. But they are diehards by it. Uh-oh, look at that little pepper popping up. Sereno. So they usually use a Scott bonnet pepper. I could not find that in the grocery store. The weather is crazy here right now, so I didn't want to go 100 different places. So we had to just use a good old Sereno. So gonna be very careful with that. I don't want to bust it open. And that's a spicy pepper, so it's just basically in there for giving us a little kick to the stew. But I mean, but just look at that. It's coming together so good. That broth, nice dark brown color. Yum, yum, yum. So I'm probably gonna let this go for maybe another hour. You just basically have to watch it, just based on how big your oxtails are. Because you definitely want them very tender, where they almost just falling off the bone. No, not too much of a fight, because I do like to suck and nibble on the bones, but you don't want to be in there in a whole battle with them. So let's close it back up, and I'm gonna go another hour or so. Alrighty, so it is a done deal. It is time to jump into our Jamaican oxtail, man. I am gonna go ahead and plate up. I did some brown rice. You can do white rice, coconut rice. All I had was brown, so we're rolling with the brown today, man. Get that nice and hot and fluff. Then we're gonna go ahead and add in our stew. Oh, look at that. It's get another big one in there, huh? Focus, focus, focus on the plate, man. I'm gonna add a little more cheese. Okay, look at that. I couldn't help myself. I'm a southern guy, so I had to add in a little side of cornbread with it. Weather is crazy right now, so I have to juice some dried parsley to top it off. And there you have it, my friend. Jamaican oxtail stew. Okay, ma, it's time to jump on in, okay? Look at that. Everything's looking so good. Butter, beans, and rice first. So flavorful. Look at that. Meat just falling off the bone. Super tender. Just tender. I mean, you can just, so hot. You can just take a bite. I'm just gonna take a bite. For a day like this, this is perfect. So hot. Making cornbread too. This is an experience. Right in your kitchen. Jamaican oxtail stew. I want to see you do it next. Until then, I'm gonna keep snacking on this. Break bread with Arthur. Like and subscribe.